Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I just decided to start a weekly vlog. We'll just see where that takes us. If I do too much nasi, then it will just be a daily vlog, but I doubt that very much. Anyway, Ndirimu bathroom because I want to brush my hair. Nasi, we're just going to be talking about the most random stuff, okay? And with that comes facts like, okay, a few random facts about me or a few bad habits that I have is, I don't know, I can't really say to cope with anxiety, and I also can't say it's honestly a bad habit, but it's mostly when I'm, I don't know, irate or when I'm unsettled, I start pulling my hair. Like, I think you can actually tell Kujipanaba like the hair is shorter than everywhere else or here, Dino I know it's not good, but it's unfortunately a bad habit that just started like last year, I think. With that, my lines I'm going to I just say ashata. I have to make sure that I do my hair so that andina vudziriri loose like this, because if I have loose hair, I start pulling on it. I don't know why it started, but yeah, this is where we are. And I honestly can't do my hair like now because I have to work. Saga, doing my hair is something that I'm actually just going to leave for maybe Friday, Manero, or Saturday. That's that on that. It's a bad habit. So I just decided, I was in a meeting for about an hour and a half and I didn't know what to do with myself. So I started pulling my hair. Jana ni mazwano, because I think ever since I moved, okay, let me just say Jana ni mazwano. It used to be bad. The chambo stretcher, because like I told you guys, I was in a meeting and this would now concentrate on anything right now. Nasi, the plan is I'm just trying to improve my fiber intake. Unfortunately, handina nzungu and I can't find nzungu, which is quite, I don't know, weird. Because I just assumed kuti like my Turkish shops or my Asian shops or even the African stores, like they have nzungu, but I've been looking for nzungu for the last 2 weeks and I can't find any. If anyone's in Germany and if you know where I can get nzungu, please let me know. Saga ndotanga kubika mtakura wangu. Now I'm just going to chuck everything in the pressure cooker, and I also wanted to make breakfast, but nasi andina's appetite, like I had nezuro I ate a lot. This is a judgment-free zone, right? And you know the reason why I don't buy my chips is because I just lack the discipline of telling myself, Ropa, now you've had enough. That is why such stuff as my chips or even my biscuits for buy, like mazohano, I bake cookies as and when I just want something sweet. But my cookies, actually now, I think I overdid it the beginning of the year because I was just excited. Oh, now I have my own place. Now I can, now I can bake all the good stuff that I want and all. I used to bake cookies like a crazy person, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. But I think I overdid it. Sagamazvano, they are not really appealing to me. I made a batch last week, and of that batch, I haven't eaten a lot like I normally would. Anyway, here's my pressure cooker. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Inini, I'm doing quite okay, but currently allergies, they are kicking my butt. Like, I'm having terrible allergies. And I could say it's because of the change in Inonzishi. I could say it's because of the change in weather, in the seasons, because I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know when spring is going to start, but all I know is every morning I am struggling. Like, meeting, I was sneezing like every 15 minutes, and not just a bit, but a lot. The only thing I can think of what's causing that is, the season. Allergies are kicking my butt. I don't know how are you guys. How's things? How is the week? Beginning of the week. My video went live Nezuro Maxeni. So I hope you guys watched it and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Right now, ndudawi samtakura wangu, kanandai samtakura wangu. And now I know why I was talking about Nezuro Ndagajika a lot, because nasi, I'm not really feeling that hungry. I don't like feeling this way because I love food. I don't know if forcing myself to eat is going to be a good idea. And I think I showed you guys over the weekend, Ndichi, did I say, like preparing my ingredients, like my onions and peppers, tomatoes. I made the grave mistake of not closing the lunchbox my onions and garlic properly. And now my refrigerator smells. It smells of onions. And also everything that I'm eating has my onions. And I'm actually thinking I wanted to prepare, you guys can still see me, right? I wanted to prepare, what do you call it? If I forget it, then it means it wasn't. Yeah, stimmt. Now I remember. I know I had said the beginning of the week, Tumarara twasara, it's fiber. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I'm honestly not that patient. I know I had said like at the beginning of the week, I want to prepare my meatballs and I want to also prepare lasagna, but I don't know. I haven't had anything traditional like sadza or rice nedori in like almost 2 weeks now. And that just feels wrong. And here's my Sam. I just cook everything at once. I know you're not supposed to do that because everything has a different cooking time. And I know you're probably thinking ndakaboila nyimo dzakawanda last week when I did my meal prep saka ndodza ndichangoshandisa. But now that I'm thinking about it, let me get nyimo as well. So I am also doing a cup of nyimo. I've done a cup of nyemba and now it's a cup of... I should have soaked these, but then again I didn't think I was going to use them. So I did a cup of nyimo, a cup of nyemba, and then for my semp I just used what was left, and it was, I think, maybe half a cup. But yeah.
Thoughts of wandering away with me today, fading into gray. Say that it's okay. Painting pictures of this silhouette in vain. Just here to speculate.
Allergies are kicking my butt right now. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. I only need a slice. Oh. Look at how thin this is. It's enough. Saga, whilst I wait for my pan to heat up, let me go back to work because I've already spent too much time digitaura. But like I said, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to my visual diary. Thank you so much for choosing me and this channel. And yeah, you'll be just witnessing life of a 30-something-year-old in the diaspora who's just trying to figure out this thing called life. And I hope you stick around for the journey. So my bread is done. And this is quite literally like a typical breakfast for me, if I'm being honest. Like, I normally have, if it's not bacon and eggs, then it's cereal or or cookies.
In pain and let my hatred try to greet you. I'm asking, can I really flex? Forget the poverty we've been through. Puppets in our section, check the strings above, you know it's lethal. And am I still collecting? I'll try to protect my own peace and breeze through. Thoughts of wandering away with me today, fading into grey. Say that it's okay. Painting pictures of this silhouette in vain. Just here to speculate. No fear, I test my fate. No. I was numbing, stressing that I'm still the same as these youths. Cause I want the Benz, the bands, and all the in-between too. iPhone in my hands, I guess I bit the apple clean through. Please don't get it twisted, never been the cleanest hearted. You're asking me, storm the shore, still a British bastard. You're asking me, born to war, I wanna see my targets. Torn to pieces, torn to core, forces in the darkest. I'm past the peace, I draw the sword, it's slaughter in these markets. Can't believe the Tory talk from all the key starmers. Can't believe they all the talk, all we hear was barking. Asking me they for the cause, trying to keep it where your calm is. And part of me
So here we have it. Nothing spectacular or groundbreaking or anything, but this is normally my typical breakfast. And I also have sometimes, the cheap beetroot, but otenga on Saturday, Saka. I guess I'll get some over the weekend when we go grocery shopping again, if we do need to go grocery shopping. So now I'm just gonna go continue on working and then eat at the same time. And I think probably take like my 30-minute break around 2, somewhere there. And yeah, but you will see everything that I'll be doing, honestly. So let us go and eat chikafu chedu. Turn off the light. I should probably also open the windows to let the smell out, but ndanonoka kuzvifunga. Hello, you guys. So I'm currently having my lunch break or taking my lunch break. It is now 10 to 2. Yeah, like I told you guys, quickly, I'm going to take my lunch break at around 2. So I'm just going to do it now because at 14:30 I have a meeting and I want to be at my laptop for like 10 minutes before the meeting starts. So yeah, and my lunch break is only 30 minutes long, unfortunately. Saka, I just decided, like I was talking to you guys earlier on about a few random facts about me. Not that anyone asked, but it's something worth mentioning in my own opinion. I enjoy reading. And I can't say it's something that was instilled in me since I was young because that would be a lie. But I enjoy reading. And when I was still Kobonda, I was a self-proclaimed writer. I used to write short stories. And now thinking about it, when I ndite mabook angu ainakitsaka mainyepa. But anyway, I'm not gonna lie, even up until now, like every time when I'm at home, I try going through my stuff, looking for those books just to see what I was writing during that time because, oh my gosh. But yeah, when I was still Kubonda, I used to write a lot. I can't say I used to read a lot. And that was also the time Mills and Boon. I don't know, I think I only read 1 or 2. But I know of people who really used to enjoy them. So during that time, I can't really say I used to be an avid reader. And even up until now, I can't really claim that I am. But it's something that I enjoy doing, like as a pastime activity. I am slowly realizing, Kuti, things that I enjoy doing literally are just vegging out, sitting on the couch, doing nothing. And I remember back in Zimbabwe, like back in 2015, 2016, before I finally made the decision to come to Germany, that was a phase that I was going through. Like, okay, let's say that again. Like in 2015, 2016, getting a job was hard. So I was at home literally every day. And I would just be in my room and I was not happy and I was just an angry person. I can't say I was an angry teenager because I wasn't a teenager back then. I was like 25, 26. And I was so unhappy. And it was because I didn't have anything to do. And especially like urukozim, seeing your age mates with some people getting married as early as 21, having kids as early as 18, 19, and some people also getting married. Like for me, the plan was always to get married at 25, 26. Thank God that didn't happen because I don't know where I would be now. Because there's a lot of things that I'm learning about myself. One of them being I don't really enjoy sharing my space. But we're not talking about that right now. Saga, I say all that to say I am a person who enjoys vegging out. But then when I think back to that time, like 2015, 2016, when I was really not happy, I just have to remind myself, Kutiropa, the moment you're an idle mind, like you start having all those negative thoughts, you start being sad, you start being angry, you start, I don't know, it's not something, I don't want to go back to those times. Saka, when I came to Germany 2017, luckily, like I don't think I ever shared this, but I came to Germany as an au pair. What does an au pair do? An au pair is basically a nanny. You stay with the family and you learn the language and you take care of their kids. And for me, like the decision to come to Germany was not was not an easy one. Back then, I was in a relationship, and my partner back then was in Dubai, and the plan was ndayi fanera kwenda ku Dubai where he was. But then because I didn't really see when it was going to happen, I just decided, you know what, let me just also prepare for this, coming to Germany. My brother's wife made the offer. Okay, here's an opportunity for you to go to Europe. Do you want it or not? And I was like, we actually stopped talking for a few months because in my mind, I was like, I just graduated, top of my class, and now you want me to be a glorified nanny. How dare you? So for a few months, we didn't actually talk. And then, yeah, my then partner brought up the whole idea, Kutia, come to Dubai where I am. But I don't want to lie. Thinking about it now, that was never going to work because I can think of I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, so it was either going to Dubai or coming to Germany. So then I just decided, you know what, let me just take this opportunity. And I remember on the day, Pandagataura Nemurora Wangu, like Musiwo, I was really at one of the lowest points in my life where I just woke up, did the usual thing, kwenda out tuck shop, kunotenga chingwa, and then I came back. I remember I was actually doing my mom's hair. And then I was just thinking to myself, Ropa, you know what? Just do it. Just do it. And then I remember also saying a prayer, Mari, if this is what you want me to do for myself, I will do it, but I do not want the process to be one in which I struggle. Everything just has to work out perfectly. So then I just started with the language school, and then I got a family. Thank God. They only had one kid, and their major requirement was someone who drives. And fortunately, during that time, Nandatora Futi license yangu. So I don't want to lie, the process just went smoothly. And coming to Germany, I can say it's won me like independence. It's gotten me the chance to live on my own. It's something that I wish for anyone and everyone to experience. Like living on your own is just amazing. Of course, every now and again, like say, you know what happens if I lose consciousness? Like, how long is it going to take for people to find me? I know, Monu, you're not supposed to think like that, but those are just some of the random thoughts that just pop into my head, which I know is not a good thing. But anyway, so 2017 rolls around. I will be digressing a lot during this story time. So 2017 rolls around, and then I come to Germany. Unfortunately, the family that I was working for at that time, they introduced me to reading again. So I used to get books like every other month or for every other holiday, birthdays, Christmas, Easter, you name it. I used to get books. And that is when I just that is actually when I discovered reading and how much I actually enjoy it. What a long fact about me. So I was never a reader growing up, but it's actually something that I discovered when I moved here. Exactly. Saga, I'm also not an avid reader. And honestly, when you start throwing in jargon that the BookTalk or Bookstagram people or the booktubers that they use, tropes, MMC, FMC. Now I know that because, again, reading is something that I enjoy doing as a pastime activity. Saga, it's something that I enjoy doing. I say all that to say, like, as I am trying to figure out the direction of my channel, I have just figured I can also just show those aspects of my life, like a side of me regarding what I enjoy doing, and that is reading. Saga, I don't know if I made sense, but if I didn't, bear with me, okay? Bear with me, because again, like I'm saying, I'm just starting out and I'm still trying to figure out in which direction this whole journaling thing is going to go. Let me not talk a lot, because I talk a lot. I say all that to say, I enjoy reading, and reading is also something that you're going to be seeing a lot on this channel. I mean, the channel's name is Journey and Book. This is me where I'll be documenting the journey of, navigating life for now in my 30s, Ndirgu diaspora. I'm also toying around the idea of budgeting because I suck with finances, but it's something that I want to teach myself. And also reading, of course, because I love reading. And then I'm also thinking of, what we can, because half the time I'm always alone. So I'm also looking at different activities that you can do on your own. Or I'm also thinking of showing, you guys like Germany, where I live. I fortunately or unfortunately live in a very, very small town. It's a quaint, beautiful town, by the way, but I don't think there's much to do. Saga, that is also one thing, an idea I'm toying around with, Kuti. What can I do, being in my 30s? I now live in a new small town. What are the activities or what are the things to do when you're in this town? And also, I love reading. I'm going to be sharing the books that I'll be reading. And yeah, I enjoy cooking. I think you've noticed that if you've been here since day one. Like, I throw in a bit of cooking in almost every video. I enjoy cooking, and I also watch TV a lot. Wow, what's new? But yeah, this is a journey of rediscovery, a journey of, I don't know, just living my life. Because going back to that whole idea of saying, ndinogarapamba a lot, it's just something that I ask myself, oh my gosh, is this how I want to remember my life by? Like, kuchinda iswera ndiri mumba. Not that there's anything wrong, but I just want more for myself, if it makes sense. So during this journey, we're just trying to find a way back to ourselves, and we're just trying to establish ourselves. We're just trying to figure out this thing called life. And yeah, I will be sharing anything and everything that I can possibly share. And yeah, so, okay, I still have about 20 minutes. So now during my lunch break, I want to read. And as you know, Nandi getting an offer from a gentleman. But then to make things a little bit more exciting, to trick my brain into thinking, ooh, this is something new, I have decided to read this book, Enanzichi, from Rebecca Yarros, The Last Letter. So I'm also going to start this today. And I will be reading this and An Offer from a Gentleman. I think if I choose to read 3 books, that would be asking too much of myself, and I don't want to put myself through that because I know I won't do it anymore. Saga, during my lunch break, I am going to be reading. Hopefully I can finish a chapter, and then I'll go back to working, and then after work, we can continue on reading. Mutakura wangu ndaubatidza. It's now cooking, and hopefully by the time I finish work, it will be done. Unfortunately, andinanzungu, like I said, and that makes me a little bit sad, but I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. So yeah, we're going to have mutagora nasimanero or nasimaskati, and we're just going to be reading our book, which just makes me, I'm making the executive decision of just making this a daily vlog, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'll talk to you guys later. Ndapeza basa.
Need to know, turn up, you get going. At every stop, baby, oh, it's showing. If I should stay.
So I just started this book. I did not recognize, or I didn't see that it's got 964 pages. That is a lot of pages. But I've read about 10 pages now. Started at page 48 and now I'm on page 57. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is what I am talking about. I've just started the book, but I can already tell, like, from the writing style, that I'm going to enjoy myself. And it's in times like these where I actually know that, oh my gosh, this is probably just going to take me 2 or 3 days to get through. But I know it won't because, I mean, work and all. This is why I was always telling you guys, like when I was reading that other story, I struggle with Emily Henry's writing. I don't know why, and I can't even explain it. But then we're not going to be talking about her anymore, unless if I decide to give her a third try, because yeah, third time is a charm. But I know myself, and when it comes to reading, and if it's a book that I genuinely enjoy, I do not really need that long. I honestly do not need that long. Sometimes I can finish a book in a day or two, and I'm quite intrigued to see how long it's actually going to take me to get through this book. Whereby, like I just told you guys, it's got 964 pages, but then it's also those books where when you flip to the next page, it like skips 2 pages. So it's probably got, I don't know, maybe 400, 500 pages. So I think we can do that. Anyway, my meeting is going to start in 5 minutes, and I am going to stop here and go finish up with work. And then what I'm talking about as well. So I'm just going to check on that, and then we sit back on our desk. I'm going to finish work at 16:30 because I started at 8 on the dot. Normally I start early, but Nasi, for some reason I could not get out of bed. So I have to work until 4:30, 16:30, however you call it. So I will check in with you guys. Da pizza basa.
I need to step back. Constantly online, causing me setbacks too. Every day see so many people doing the things you do, and they're doing it better too. Whoa. It's like, why should I even try?
Just a bit, because I can't stop thinking about it. And I need to get this fiber in my body. You know what would be nice? Some tea. I'll probably freeze some for next week. I really want nzungu though. This is what we're working with. And finish up this work day. Oh no! Why did you switch off? Just in time. So let me finish up my work day.
It's also unachievable, yeah, almost inconceivable. I'll never do it like you do. And I know I'll grow in a host force of me. But self-doubt comes easy, and I've tried almost everything, but it just hasn't worked yet. I try not to envy you, to get angry you do it better than me. I try not to hate myself, to lose confidence, but you always do it better than me. I just wanna be loved like you. I just want 'em to see me too. Just wanna be the one they choose. Yeah, I just wanna be loved. Ooh, I hate comparison, cause it makes me feel lesser than striving for perfection, thinking somebody will see me then. No, don't get me wrong, really want everybody to succeed. But can we start with me? Like, why was it her and not me? Why was it her and not me? Wish someone could redesign me, to not have the style to find me. Why was it her and not me? Why was it her and not me? Envy is gonna blind me. Why was it her and not me? Better than me. Try not to hate myself. Lose confidence. I just wanna be loved like you. I just wanna see me too. Just wanna be the one they choose. Yeah, I just wanna be loved.
Why did I choose to live on the third floor? That's why. That's why I chose to live in the third floor. Oh, Daneta. So I just put in a load of laundry, and now ndaku garapasi and read my book. So excited. But before I do that, or actually, also going to make myself a cup of tea. I already have my plate. I had to cook mutagura wangu for an extra 20 minutes because wango sinonyatsu yiva. I mean, wango yiva, but it was a bit chewy. And in an ideal world, that's just a sign, Kuti, you have to cook it a bit longer. And whilst I'm waiting for my tea, nasi my kitchen, as you can see, it's quite a bit messy. Dishwasher has already finished running. But I say all that to say, because I'm trying to be as real and as raw and as honest as I possibly can, because this is in actual fact my life. The kitchen is just going to stay like this. Maybe later on, because it happens every now and then, well, actually literally every day. But if I do not be in kitchen, or when I want to call it a night, I'm sorry, I'm breathing heavy because of the stairs. So I need to calm down. So it happens more often than not. And then I come into the kitchen and then I see this whole mess. I just clean up everything. Because honestly speaking, it's just for one person. Like, how difficult can it be? I know it's just if I just commit to like cleaning my, like putting away all the dishes in the dishwasher and then putting all the dirty dishes in there, it's not even going to take me 5 minutes. But I honestly don't feel like doing it. Maybe before bed, when I have that final surge of energy, I'll probably do it. But for now, this is how it's going to be. For my tea, I think Nruda Inanzichi. This is rooibos, isn't it? Like this fresh bake. It's rooibos, right? I think it is. But this is my last one though. Or do I have another one? I'm not sure. Anyway, let me just make 2. Dine quick brew as well, but I think quick brew is just too strong. Especially now towards the end of the day, like I won't sleep. Well, I will, but let's not risk it. Let's taste mutakura kunzoti. Way better than before. But I think that one's is a salt though. I feel like something is missing. Nzungu. It's missing nzungu. But whatever. Still tastes nice though.
Made a mistake, and now it's all bad. You could put the blame on me, but baby, can we run it back? You've been running through my mind, and you're still in my dream. without you just ain't as good as it seems. If you meet me down the road, would you stay or would you go? Oh, why? 'Cause there's one thing that we know, people change and roses grow. Oh, take my hand, take these roses, no, I'll never leave you lonely. Have my...
So I think I did show you guys Kuti. I bought the audiobook because Nrudotamba Candy Crush. I'm going to play my Candy Crush and also listen to the book. And at 7, because ndichirenda kakuta, I think I want to also bake cookies and then make another cup of tea, and that will be my supper. And yeah, maybe I'll go to bed at around 9. That is basically my night tonight.
You can hold it like those flowers, I'll keep going. Put me down in the water, tell that preacher, yeah, he got one. Girl, you are my salvation, I'd do anything to have you. If you meet me down the road, would you stay or would you go? Oh, there's one thing that we know, people changing, roses grow. Oh, yeah. If you meet me down the road, would you stay or would you go?
I need to breathe. I'm really trying so hard not to cry right now because why? I need Ella to catch a break. Like, I seriously need Ella to catch a break, and the book is just starting and I'm holding back so many tears already. Like, why? Oh my gosh. I'm reading the last letter. If you're ever looking for anything to read or listen to, it's sad, I know, and I don't even know if I want to recommend it to anyone because it is so sad. But we're only like an hour and a half in. Like, what the hell? But I'm going to continue on listening to it. And my cookies are baking. I just put them in the oven. I turned on my tea, and I'm also tidying up my place because whilst I wait for my cookies and for my tea, I might as well make myself useful, right? Right. So let's continue.
cabins, the mountains, the seclusion, wood floors, and one of those bench things where shoes were kept in baskets. To the left was a mudroom building, the floors dark and welcoming, classic A-frame, and ran the width of the cabin. Floor-to-ceiling windows brought in the afternoon light as it set, shutting the door and coming into view. My heart just about stopped. Ella. Scratch that. She was the most beautiful sight I'd ever seen. Her face was thinner than the pictures I had. The circles under her eyes a little darker, but she was